Hey, Periscope. Just giving a minute to allow some folks to get on here and to join me for Saturday Scopes. I know I'm a little late, but I was driving. As you can see, I'm still in my car, but I'm at a place where I could park and share this quick tidbit with you. This week has been quite interesting. I don't even have the words to properly describe what it's been and how it's been, but I'm thankful for everything that has come, everything that has happened this week, because despite tests and trials and the stupid devil, hey Weezy, trying to throw his ugly head in the picture, we have overcome, my friends and I have overcome a lot this week. We've been under attack. We've been just pressed and pulled and called. All kind of stuff has happened, just put it that way. But hi Nasha. But anyway, I was thinking, and I started a blog and didn't finish it. It's been crazy busy. I'm still in training at work, so I've been sitting in class all day, pretty much all week at work, and then having a lot of IT issues and things like that because we're starting a brand new program. So when I get home from work, my brain is kind of tired, so I didn't post any blogs this week. But I'm going to go back and do that tonight. So if you were looking for it, check later tonight. It will be up and posted. But I started a blog about the fig tree. Hey, mama. And the lessons that can be learned from the fig tree. Like, if you're not familiar with the story of the fig tree, you can find it in Matthew. And Jesus was traveling. He was on a journey. And he came upon a fig tree and encountered it, expecting to find fruit because there were leaves all over the fig tree. If you know anything about fig trees, you know that they bear fruit first, then leaves. Well, to Jesus' surprise, there was no fruit on this particular fig tree. So he cursed the tree and said that it would never bear fruit again. I can take so much from that, especially this week, with all that's happened and not just my life, my friends' lives, and the group of women that are my close circle, things that we've encountered, things that we have prayed and fought through this week. But the main thing that I want to talk about today is the fact that just because there's leaves doesn't mean there's fruit. The Bible tells us that you will be known by your fruit. So if you're not producing fruit, if you're around people who are not producing fruit, if you can't see their fruit, and even just keep it all the way real, some people are producing fruit, but it's not the kind of fruit that's good for partaking. It's not the fruit of the Spirit. It's rotten. It's already dead when it's produced. So, just people who are producing the works of the flesh, strife, envy, jealousy, malice, all of those things, like, it's so much negativity, and people sometimes appear to have your best interest at heart, appear to be on your side, appear to be for you, but when you reach your hand in to pull out that fruit, you find that nothing is there. Sometimes it can be really disheartening and discouraging when you find out a person's true colors, when they show you who they really are. Sometimes we trust people and give them the benefit of the doubt, and then they show us, fooled you. Yep, I'm like that fig tree. You thought I had fruit, but it ain't nothing but leaves, honey. So to that end, I just wanted to encourage you to take a little more time to really see what people are producing, to really see what kind of fruit, or if there's fruit growing behind the leaves. Because people can put on a real pretty show, they packaged up real nice, they look great, they appear to be friendly, they appear to be this and that, but then when you dig a little deeper and when you hang out a little longer and start climbing those branches, you find out there ain't nothing there but bark, nothing there but leaves, and they're not producing anything. Jesus cursed the tree, but in this situation, my friends and I, the things that we've been encountering this week, we didn't have to curse anything. We prayed about it. We gave it over to the hands of God, and we all came out victorious in our various tests and trials and tribulations. So, it's amazing how sometimes when you have a situation where you feel like cursing the fig tree, but God says, no, don't curse it. Speak a blessing. Don't curse it. I needed you to encounter this tree because the lesson that I had for you to learn was greater than the lack of fruit. Yeah, the lack of fruit sucks. Yeah, the disappointment hurts. The hunger pain that you was feeling because you thought you was about to get fruit is not what you expected to encounter, but it was necessary. God needed for you to encounter whatever happened, whatever didn't happen. God needed you to experience that to get you to the next level, to get you to a place of hearing more clearly, seeing more clearly, to be focused, whatever it is that he's trying to get from you. Know that it was necessary. Sometimes we have to get the bitter to appreciate the sweet. We have to get the bad to appreciate the good. And it's all in how you handle it. Even if you are in a season where you're getting the bitter, or in an instance where you're getting the bitter, know that the sweet is coming. Know that the blessing is coming. If you endure and if you handle the bitter season or the bitter experience properly, blessing, increase, promotion is what's to follow. Sometimes we want to blame everything on the devil, but everything ain't the devil. Sometimes it's God testing us. Sometimes it's God saying, are you going to be obedient to my word? Are you going to follow these instructions even though it hurts? Are you going to listen even though I'm giving you the answer that you didn't want to hear? And we have to be willing to say yes. We have to be willing to be obedient and do what he says do in his timing. Even if it hurts, even if it crucifies our flesh, even more so when it crucifies our flesh and it's not what we expected or not what we wanted to hear. Because we got to remember, at the end of the day, his thoughts are higher than ours. His ways are higher than ours. And he knows what we need before we ask, before we think about it. He knows everything that we need, what we want, and what's ahead. So even if he says not right now, or wait, or just flat out no, we got to be willing to accept that answer and take it with a grain of salt and keep it moving. So if you've encountered a fig tree this week, this month, be thankful for it. That God even allowed you to see there's no fruit here. There's nothing here but an illusion. There's leaves here, but there's nothing being produced. And sometimes that's the enemy's, I had a call that came in. The enemy's best tactic is to trick you with illusion, is to throw something at you that looks like what you want or looks like what you need, but it's not for you. It's not God's best for you. So we got to have wisdom and discernment and use the tools that he's given us to take care of what he's placed in our hands. So anywho, that's all I got for this week. It's a short scope because, like I said, I'm driving, I'm out running errands, but I pulled over just so I could scope. I'm trying to be consistent. So I pray that there's something I've said today blesses you, empowers you, encourages you, and that you'll come back and scope with me next week. I'm going to try to start coming on a little more often, maybe during the middle of the week and things like that. But again, check my blog later. It's cjaqis.blogspot.com. There's links on there to buy my book, Simple Sayings, Sprinkles of Encouragement. There's also a link on there to my online store where you can go and buy bookmarks and journals and personalized goodies and all that stuff. So check that out too. And you can connect with me on Facebook. Check out the Singles Ministry page, Until He Arrives. There's questions on there. There's good tidbits and tips. And the book is on its way. So I pray you'll stay connected with me and that you'll be blessed and empowered and do great things. Until next week.